Close your eyes for a moment, not to escape, but to see. I did this last week. I imagined my life 10 years from now. Not the version I tell people I'm working toward, not the fantasy I scroll past on Instagram. The real one. The one where nothing explodes, but nothing ever changes either. Same bed, same silence, same quiet surrender. And when I opened my eyes, I realized that future isn't far off. It's already being built by what I do and don't do today.
I wake up, not with energy, not with dread, just with the weight of another day I didn't choose, but didn't refuse either. My body feels heavier, not just from age, but from carrying the same thoughts, the same regrets, the same unspoken someday. My eyes find my phone before my feet find the floor. Same notifications, same emptiness. I shower, but it's not cleansing, it's ritual, like brushing dust off a statue that no one visits. I dress in the same clothes I wore last Tuesday, not because I have to, but because choosing feels like effort, and effort feels like risk. And then I say it again, the lie I've polished like a stone in my pocket. I'll start next month. But I know the truth. Next month is just a softer word for never. And never doesn't arrive with a bang. It arrives with a sigh and another unchanged morning.
I go to work. Same desk, same chair that creaks in the same spot, same screen that glows with tasks that don't matter to anyone, least of all me. I answer emails, I nod in meetings, I laugh at jokes I don't find funny, not because I'm fake, but because it's easier than explaining why I'm not really here. My coworkers ask, "How are you?" I say, "Good," and they believe me. Because I've gotten so good at hiding, I've started to disappear even from myself. Nothing is falling apart. That's the tragedy. I'm not failing, I'm fading. And stagnation doesn't scream, it whispers every single day. This is fine. It could be worse. At least I'm stable. But stability without growth is just slow suffocation.
One night, I stood in front of the mirror. Not to shave, not to fix my hair, just to look. And I didn't hate what I saw. That's the scary part. I felt nothing. No anger, no grief, just a hollow calm, like standing in an empty house where someone used to live. The dreams I once carried? I joke about them now. I remember when I thought I'd write a book. Yeah, right, I was going to travel the world. But inside, each joke is a tiny burial. I didn't lose my life in a crash. I gave it away. One skipped workout, one unmade call, one avoided conversation at a time. I traded my future for the illusion of comfort. And the worst part? I didn't even notice it happening. It wasn't a decision, it was a drift. And now I'm far from shore with no oars.
My brain isn't broken. It's doing exactly what it evolved to do. Avoid pain. Change hurts. Starting something new feels like walking into fog. I can't see the path. Saying no to distraction means saying yes to discomfort. Facing my truth means facing my fear. So my mind chooses the familiar ache over the unknown healing. That's why most lives don't end in disaster, they evaporate. Drop by drop, day by day, choice by silent choice. I don't wake up one morning and realize I'm old. I wake up one morning and realize I never truly lived. It came quietly while I was washing dishes. Soap on my hands, water running, and suddenly it hit me. This is it. This is my life. Not the one I planned, not the one I hoped for, but the one I built by default. And the truth that followed was colder than fear. No one did this to me. No boss, no bad luck, no cruel twist of fate. I did this by waiting, by tolerating, by believing I had more time. And time doesn't wait.
But here's what I finally understood. Realization isn't the end. It's the beginning. Because if I can imagine that future, I can still change it. 10 years from now isn't written in stone. It's written in the small choices I make today. Not grand gestures, not overnight transformations. Just one thing. One walk around the block, even if I stop halfway. One honest sentence to a friend. I'm not okay. 1 hour of work on that thing I keep putting off. Because courage isn't loud. It's the quiet voice that says, not today. Today, I choose differently.
I don't need to rebuild my whole life tonight. I just need to interrupt the pattern. One meal cooked instead of ordered. One screen turned off. One deep breath taken in silence. The future I fear isn't punishment. It's a warming, a loving nudge from my future self. Don't wait. Start now. Even if you're scared, even if it's messy, even if it's small. Because I was not born to merely survive. I was born to live fully, messily, beautifully, imperfectly. And I still have time. Not much, but enough. If I start today.
The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is today.